competition as far as the size of the schools that some of these other schools are playing too. That all figures in.
And then Johnston City is rated 4th. They play our old pal Kerry Martin's team tonight, Carterville. That will be interesting. Johnston City at 5-0 will be at Carterville, I believe.
Flora has won the toss here, by the way, and they have elected to receive the ball. We've seen this 2 weeks in a row. We've seen a safety right off the bat. We don't want that to happen again.
Talked to Coach Hansen earlier. Some other thoughts he had was the fact that he thought Fairfield was kind of weak on the kick, their kickoff specialty teams, and they've worked on that this week, returning a kick. Maybe they can bust a long one. They noted Red Hill last week. Ambrose took one nearly all the way. That helped.
Well, Keith Sloan's do.
We're ready to go. The kickoff by Fairfield, fielded by Brock Henson at the 20. Brock is hit, and there's penalty. No, I thought he was going to throw a flag. It looked like he was hit up around the face mask. So we start Flora football, 1st and 10 at 24. Henson was hit pretty hard, wasn't he?
He was. You know, that's the thing about it. I've told several people, and I really think that Flora is probably in for the hardest hitting that they've had all season, and I will include Mount Carmel in that.
We'll see. 1st down, Flora. Eye back, and there is movement. Both sides. Who was offsides is the question. It's against Fairfield. That's a good start. If you're a Wolves fan, I guess we have to be kind of impartial. This game is both Fairfield and Flora broadcast, isn't it?
Sure is for TV 24. It's not going to be hard to do. I like this Fairfield football team. They've got a good team, and we know that, and don't mind to mention their strong points as well.
So if you're a Fairfield fan, we'll not be homers. 1st and 5, Wolves. Irwin on the keeper, trying to pass. He gets it off. It's intercepted down the sideline. Number 45, he's gone for a touchdown. And just like that,
see, there you go.
Mules are on the board. That ball was tipped by one of the big linemen of Fairfield.
Marty David's the one with the interception.
Our pal Stan's youngster. Marty David with the INT, and the interception returned for 6 points. And lightning strikes quickly. That's what we talked about. The Wolves had to avoid getting down quick like that. It happened.
It happens. You bet it happens.
Irwin was flushed out. Got the pass off, but it was tipped.
Got another flag.
So we'll try it again here on the Mules extra point conversion, going for 2. Offsides Flora, and that will make it a little bit closer.
Half the distance to the goal line.
I'm saying the 1 yard penalty.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. From the 3, half the distance. Fairfield goes for 2. Hand off to Milner. He bangs his way, doesn't get it. Good hit by R.D. Dury. R.D. turned back number 42 on the 2. A lot of time left, 10:50 to go, 1st quarter. It's 6-0 Fairfield. More high school football in a minute. Wolves got down quick. Last 2 weeks, however, it's been by safeties. Time the interception and the return for the touchdown. Fairfield with another kickoff here in the 1st quarter. Brock Henson again. 15. Out to the 20. He's wrapped up to the 22. Not much daylight for Henson on that side. This Fairfield team trying to do something no Mules team has done since 1957. That's won a conference championship. And
hey, I think they got a good shot.
Away from that.
Yeah, I think they've got a good shot.
After tonight, they have Red Hill, I believe. Lawrenceville. Maybe Lawrenceville and Carmi. And Newton, I think, was how it went. They've already played Red Hill last week. 1st down, Flora. Handoff is up the middle. Some running daylight for Brandon Krutzinger. Brandon with a great run out to the 38.
Nice to see that, huh?
That's great. Coaching staff has said all along, if we can establish some running game, that will open up the pass.
Where are they spotting that at the 39?
39.
18-yard run for Brandon.
Good job by Brandon Crutzinger, and he had some help, some good blocking on that right side. And I think that's the side Frank Lusk was put in on offensive line. There's movement.
I think it's on them again.
Yeah, that's the same play that happened earlier for an offsides.
No, we're going to get that one on Flora.
They'll bring it back 5. It will remain first, but be first and 15 for Flora. Just underway. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's Fairfield 6-0 over Flora on the Marty David interception and return. What did he return that? About 30, 25, 30 yards?
Yeah.
First and 15, Flora. Carry is up the middle again for the Wolves.
That was number 42.
Jesse James on the carry.
Carrying the ball up the middle.
James, the fullback.
About 4 yards.
Never know about him. He's worn 2 different numbers this season.
Pick up a 4, but Jesse.
Second.
I guess 2, they say.
It'll be second and 13. One back in the backfield. In motion is Dury. Irwin rolls out. In trouble. He's sacked. And they call it incomplete pass. What a break.
The pass is ruled incomplete.
Big break.
Yeah.
That was close to being a fumble. Big number 81 was breathing down Irwin's neck. That's Kurt Robbins. He's a good one. Kurt, remember that name in basketball, too.
We've got a holding call against Flora, too, on that.
Oh, boy.
They might decline it.
It will be 3rd and 13 if they do decline it. If not, it will be 2nd and 28. They're going to take it, I think. Yep.
There was a flag on the play. Holding against Flora.
That's about where when it was about to be sacked. One way or another, it got him.
Down in 18 for Flora.
Second. More than 18.
So after they get the good
15-yarder?
No, it's a 10-yarder. Second 23 is what it should be. Yeah. But after they get the good play, then they're not able to do anything with it.
Again, Robbins right on Irwin. He gets away from him this time, gets the pass off. It is complete somehow to Dury. RD is brought down at the 35. Catch by Dury.
All that work, and they didn't get much yardage out of it.
8 yards on the play.
Get a few back.
Bring up about 3rd down and 14 for Flora.
8-yard pass play.
3rd and 14 now for the Wolves.
That ball was tipped by a Fairfield defender.
Somehow RD got it.
Yeah, he sure did.
A good job keeping his concentration and coming down with that pass. 8:25 to go in the first quarter. Fairfield 6-0 over Flora. Wolves trying to get something going here on their second possession. There's a reverse to Crutzinger. Can't get around the corner.
Carried by number 34.
He kept waiting to see if he could make the turn, and never could get around it. Good pursuit by Fairfield.
Loss of 1.
The Wolves will have to punt. Well, that one run on that drive was Brandon right up over the right side. That was a good play.
It sure was. Showed some positive things here.
Yeah.
Back to punt for 4, number 34, Brandon
Crutzinger now doing the punting. He's the 3rd punter used this season by the Wolves. Brandon with an end-over-end kick, and it will be fielded by Fairfield at the 25. Wrapped up at the 30. Here's number 88.
Good job that time of Brian Tackett getting in there.
Yeah. 88's not on our program.
Yes, he is. I've got him here.
Do you?
88 is John Warren.
Warren with about a 5-yard kickoff return. The Mules have it right at actually their own 29-yard line.
It's the first time we get to see the Fairfield offense tonight.
They go out of the wishbone. They do a lot of different things. The handoff is to Milner. Gets around the left side, and big yardage for Milner all the way to the Wolves' 48. Goodness. I think we see why he leads the conference in rushing, don't we?
Yeah, he's touched the ball one time, and he's picked up 22 yards. That's not bad.
Sloan on the tackle.
Make it 20 yards.
And brought him back to the 50. 1st and 10 Mules right at the midfield stripe. 7 minutes to go, first quarter. They lead 6-0 over Flora. Walters fakes, now throws down the sideline. It is complete. No, incomplete. Intended receiver Richard Reid had it at the 20 and coughed it up.
You notice how Walters was able to pump fake and freeze that defense, and that allowed Reid to get open. The play was there. It's just that they couldn't get it to gel. But, boy, that was a big-time looking move by Kip Walters.
You don't see many high school quarterbacks can pump fake like that.
Not at all.
Did a good job. Here's the pitch this time to Simpson. He is knocked out of bounds. He got a few.
Got quite a few.
Yes, he did. Eric Simpson on the carry. He's also a load. He's, I believe, maybe 3rd in the conference rushing.
Give him 7. Dury on the stop.
Top 3. Milner, and then Weeks from Salem, and then Simpson. Quite a lethal offensive machine Fairfield is. 3rd down and 3. Milner on the carry. He fumbles the ball. Loose ball. Who's got it?
Fairfield retained it.
Oh, boy.
Is that Simpson again?
That was Milner on the carry. Picked up the first. Not sure who jumped on the football. Heads up by Fairfield. We talked about that earlier for the Wolves. They need to force some of those turnovers. They about had one. Fairfield on the first down. They go up the middle this time. Tackle by Frank Lusk, who's wearing number 63 now.
Also Kenneth Morris in there.
The different running backs there. Number 32 carried the ball for the Mules. Matt Link. His brother Adam played last season. He was a good one. Mules 2nd down and 5. Impressive looking drive underway here. Milner on the carry, cuts back to the middle. He's got some daylight. Hit can't be brought down like that. Finally, he's tripped up. Not before he gets down to the 10-yard line or beyond. Wow. Where'd they finally get him down?
It looks about like the 1 or the 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're right.
We're going to put it on the 1. That would be a 29-yard carry for Daren Milner. He's carried the ball 3 times now, and he's got 59 yards.
He just shreds tacklers, doesn't he?
He sure does. He's good at finding the opening, too, there. Following his blockers.
He's got some good blocking up there. That line doing the job for the Mules. They lead and try to build on it.
Got
penalty flags. Touchdown by Simpson. We'll see what it is. Holding Fairfield, so that will a big break for Flora on that play. Instead of 6 points for Fairfield, the Mules will have 1st and goal. About 15, if that's a 15-yarder.
Should be a 10-yarder, Bill.
See. Yep. Is there no 15-yard penalties anymore?
Well, your face masks and clips.
Personal fouls. So they're at the 11.
Right.
1st and goal from the 11-yard line for Fairfield. After the penalty. Simpson on the rollout. Left-handed pass. Dumps it off to Simpson. Actually, that was Walters on the rollout. Simpson. But you got a few of them back.
Morrison in on the stop.
Eric Simpson
he got
back to about the 1.
He got 10 back.
Second down and goal from the 1 now. Time up the middle. Touchdown again for Fairfield. This time it counts.
Eric Simpson.
Simpson got a lot of work on that series, especially down near the goal line. It's 12-0 Mules. They'll go for the 2. 4:41 to go in the first quarter.
Fairfield will attempt the 2-point conversion.
They have a different quarterback in on the 2-pointer, don't they? It's number 88, Warren, and he is denied the 2-pointer again. And with a good hit, R.D. Dury. He's done that twice.
Right.
That's right. We were told that Walters doesn't stay in on the 2-point conversion. And he doesn't. We'll take a timeout. 4:41 to go in the opening quarter. It's Fairfield leading Flora 12-0. More high school football coming up in a moment. Ready to go again at Dancy Field. This Mules team came in averaging 39 points. They're well on their way. Third kickoff of the first quarter. Fielded by Sloan. It's around the corner. Out to the 27-yard line. Sloan's knocked out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, I saw some good blocking that time on the part of the Flora Wolves special teams that time, so to speak, and they sprung Sloan for about 7-8 more yards on that.
First and 10 for Flora.
Well, they've thrown out. Cheerleaders have.
They have some caps.
What kind?
I don't know.
Flora football, first down and 10. They go right side. Jesse James with a big carry. Nearly 10 yards on the play. Good job by Jesse.
Flora's really been able to establish more of a running game here tonight, Bill, as far as positive yardage goes, than any game that we've seen the last 2 or 3 weeks.
They are doing a pretty good job at the running game.
Give James 8. Makes it second down and 2.
4 minutes to go, first quarter. Handoff again. I believe James, and he's got first down with ease.
First down for Flora, number 42. Jesse
First down for the Wolves. They have the ball on their own 39-yard line. Just joining us, it's 12-0 Fairfield, first quarter. There's a pitch to Dury. Knocked out of bounds. Everybody's crashing into the Flora bench.
They're calling it an incomplete forward pass.
Yeah. He was ahead of Irwin. And even though he didn't throw it overhanded, it's still a forward pass. Good call. Well, they talked, Coach Hansen talked about they may run that option a little bit. They didn't run it real well that time.
Wasn't polished that time, was it?
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. In motion is Sloan. Irwin hands off. They go down the side. James with another big run. Jesse James down to the 45. Well, he's having a night.
16 yards for Jesse James, right straight up the gut.
Give credit to the line.
You
right
bet.
Side of the line is giving him some daylight. Timeout, Fairfield. They don't like what's happening. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. 12-0 Fairfield. Back with more high school football after this.
Got a flag there on the play.
Just in time to see what the call is.
Here we go. Illegal motion Flora. It seems like when we get something going positive, mental mistakes.
Head the other way. 5-yard penalties. The Wolves will be facing first down and 15.
After the 5-yard penalty, the first and 15. Flora.
3:10 to go in the opening quarter. Fairfield leads Flora 12-0. Wolves putting together a pretty good drive here. All on the ground. In the shotgun this time, Irwin needs some help. Gets the pass down the side. It's incomplete.
Irwin's pass intended.
Hinson was open.
Hinson is incomplete.
Had to have that.
On the coverage for Fairfield, number 1.
Now we're looking at third
time.
Marty David.
Kurt Robbins breathing down his neck. I didn't see who blocked him, but somebody much smaller than him held him up long enough for Sam to pass off. And he floated it right in there.
That was R.D. Dury on that block, I think.
Good job. It's second down.
Excuse me.
2nd and 15. Wolves right at midfield. Left side on the carry is Sloan.
Got another flag.
That may be a face mask on the tackle.
There is a flag on the play.
Sloan picks
Face
up
mask.
3. Yeah. That's a 15-yard. Right? The band gets fired up. Wolves will get a first down on the penalty. I don't think the Fairfield game plan called for this kind of running game by Flora.
I don't think so. The thing you got to worry about is this Fairfield team is so good, they can adjust, I'm afraid.
Oh, sure.
But right now it's working. Let's just hope it continues to work.
So they bring it all the way down to the Fairfield 31 after the penalty. Flora 1st and 10. Irwin in the shotgun this time. A high snap, but he takes it. Has some time. Fires it across. It's complete to Hinson. First down. At the 17.
14-yard pass play from Irwin to Hinson.
17-yard line.
Wolves knocking at the door. First down at the Mules 17-yard line. 12-0 the score, though. Fairfield with the lead. Handoff is to James, and he is stacked up at about the line of scrimmage.
He still got some positive yardage out of it.
A yard or two, didn't he?
He sure did. What they're doing is, I think the offensive line's getting off the ball better tonight than we've seen them get off the ball probably since the Salem game. And James did a good job tucking in behind his blocker that time.
Did a little better line play than we've seen for a while. They give him 1 on the scoreboard. 2nd and a long 8, nearly 9 for the Wolves. A minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Handoff to Dury. He bounces off one tackler. And then there's a fumble. That's Reid. He could go all the way.
He does.
30, 20. He's gone. Rich Reid picked the ball up at about the 20, and he was gone like greased lightning. I didn't even see the ball come out.
I didn't either.
Next thing, you look up, and Reid's streaking down the sideline. Goodness. That's a backbreaker for Flora, Randy. They were really putting together a good drive. Mixing up the run. Mixing up the run and the pass. Looking good.
Now we got a flag. Something unsportsmanlike, I think, against Flora.
I didn't see the fumble. Unfortunately, we don't have an instant replay.
Half the distance to the goal line.
It looked like Dury was on the ground, and all of a sudden Reid had the ball. Strip it before he hit the ground?
Evidently.
Goodness. 18-0. Mules, they'll go for the 2 again. Time handoff is to Milner. He's in for the 2 points.
2 point conversion for Fairfield, number 42, Milner.
Well, it's 20-0.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker. I feel bad for Flora. They had a good drive going. You know, backing up on that last play by Dury, when Reid ended up with the ball, it looked like Dury was hit late.
Yeah, he was down.
We'll take a timeout. More Northeastern Conference football in 30 seconds.
Brandon Doty.
A lot of discussion in the booth there, Randy. They thought Dury was down. We know the ground can't cause a fumble. A short kickoff this time by the Mules, picked up by Brandon Krutzinger for Flora. Weaving down the left sideline. Some pretty good yardage out to the 32.
What a devastating break.
Oh, that was awful. We talked about what Flora would have to have happen is have some turnovers, but not on themselves, on the other team. So far, there's been 2, both converted.
Right.
The Mules' high-powered offense not really doing the job. It's their defense so far. With 2 touchdowns, they lead 20-0. We're in the first quarter. There's a carry by James. He got a couple and then was pushed back.
Jesse's having a good night tonight. He's averaging over 5 yards a carry.
But one of the better running efforts of the season for Flora.
Sure is.
Second down and 9. Krutzinger in motion. The handoff goes the other way to Dury. Knifes his way through. Oh, that's Sloan. He's got a first down.
What a run by Keith Sloan.
Sloan was hit several times.
Number 18, Keith Sloan.
I think he's going to be just a little bit shy, but not much. They're going to measure.
Yeah.
He might have it, Bill.
Close.
Awful close.
Are they measuring or what? Yeah. The chain gang comes in.
He got it.
He did. I thought he might. Closing seconds of the first quarter. Wolves try to get off one last play. They do. They hand off up the middle and the carry.
Jesse James.
James again. He got 3. That ends the first quarter of play. It's Fairfield 20, Flora nothing. We'll be back to Dancy Field and more high school football in just a minute. Ready for second quarter action at Flora. It's Fairfield leading 20-0 over the Flora Wolves. Well, their defense has looked good, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Goodness. Wolves first down. Or second down, that is, 7. There's movement on the left side of the line. They'll bring back the Wolves 5. And they'll have second down, 12. Wolves have had a few of those so far.
6 penalties tonight, 28 yards.
So after they mark it off, Wolves 2nd and 12 at their 41-yard line. Irwin hands off, and that goes nowhere. Again, I believe James on the carry. Nothing. May have lost a yard. He did. Back to the 40. Now you've got 3rd and 14, passing situation. Irwin rolls left, a little flare, and that's it. There's a loss on that play. Pass out to Sloan at the 35, and it will be 4th and long. And this drive started out promising and it just fizzled.
That's the way they've all done here tonight.
One way or another. That or the turnover has gotten the Wolves.
Back each to punt for Flora. Number 34, Brandon Doty.
Kretzinger in to do the punting, his second of the night. Good rush on by the Mules, but he gets it out of.
Hey, we got a flag back here on the kick.
Late.
They hit the kicker.
Warren at the 20. He is knocked down at the 25.
They hit the kicker.
Bring it back.
Number 19, Keith Walters.
Roughing the kicker, they'll bring her back.
Roughing the kicker penalty.
Fairfield's made some crucial mental errors tonight, too.
Yes, they have. It was 4th and 16, so if this is a 15-yarder, you're still a yard short. But
you're past midfield. I think you got to go for it.
Yeah, you're down by 3 touchdowns. Just starting the second quarter, you need to get something going.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll mark it off. And that will bring the Wolves to the 4th down and a yard situation. That's Fairfield 49. That's an awful long.
Automatic first down.
Good job.
What a big mistake by Fairfield.
Well, you could see they were coming hard to block the punt. When that happens, you can rough the kicker. A break for the Wolves. They hand it off to James again. He battles his way for about 5.
I'll tell you what, I've seen Flora here tonight. I'm impressed, Bill. I know we're down 20-0, but hey, they're doing some ball control here.
Yep. Unfortunate, the turnovers. We'll talk about those forever. Irwin rolls out. Little flare out to Sloan. Wrapped up, though, about as soon as he catches it. They run that play a lot. And I don't think it ever works.
That's a tough one to make work. There's no gain on that.
Sloan normally gets it out there. He's all alone. It's not a screen. It's a little pass out on the flats. In trouble, and another turnover, it looks like.
Yep.
Irwin fumbled the ball, or Kretzinger did.
Well, what it was Irwin was dropping back. About the time he got hit, he tried to option it off to Kretzinger, and the connection was just never made.
Matt Hodges ended up with it for Fairfield. That play happened in a hurry. I was looking down and looked up, and all of a sudden, the Mules have the football. That's the 3rd turnover of the half against Flora. And when that happens against a good team, you are in trouble. So the Mules take over at the Flora 46-yard line, trying to build on their 20-0 lead. And they go right off the right side to Simpson.
Boy, he just goes like a freight train right up the middle, doesn't he?
Eric Simpson with 6 yards on the carry.
Number 39, Eric Simpson. On the tackle for Flora, number 63, Frankie Luck. Gain of about 6 yards on the play, making a 6-4 for
Frank Lusk was the one that brought Simpson down on that. 2nd down and 4 now.
Fairfield football. Handoff is to Milner. He breaks outside with ease. Wrapped up by Adam Reif. Down at the 19, however.
Boy, that guy can run.
He does. He's getting some good blocks, isn't he, on that right side. They're just turning the Wolves back, and he's got all kinds of daylight.
Yeah.
Will be a first down for Fairfield.
He's averaging 20 yards a carry. 20 yards a carry.
8.5 to go in the first half. New ball carrier in there for the Mules was Danny Hesterly, number 30.
The ball for Fairfield, number 30, Danny Hesterly. In on the tackle for Flora, number 55, Kenneth Morrison.
Morrison with the big stop.
He lost a yard.
And it's 2nd down and 11.
2nd down and 11 now for the Mules. In Flora territory. Been there most of the night. This time it's Simpson left side. He's wrapped up by a host of Wolves. Matt Atwood with the tackle. Frank Lusk was there.
Keith Sloan was there.
63, Frankie Lusk. Number 19, Keith Sloan. And number 51, Matt Atwood for Flora.
They picked up quite a few, though. 7-yard gain on that carry. 3rd and 4.
And a 3rd down and 4 for Fairfield.
The Bills need to get just inside the Wolves' 10 for the first down. Quarterback Walters calls out the play and signals Reid. He wants him on the other side. He gets him there. And there's a penalty.
Too much time.
Play of game.
Fairfield.
A little extra time. Walters getting his offense set like he wanted it. Cost the Mules 5 yards.
I'm sure Coach Hadfield of Fairfield's not real pleased with his team's performance here. They've looked good. They've looked very good. But they've got 50 yards in penalties here in the first half.
Yeah. 3rd down and 9. Handoff is to Simpson on the left side.
Nice stop that time for Flora by Brian Tackett.
Yeah. Simpson got a few of them back. It's 4th down and a long 5. What will the Mules do? Haven't heard if they had a field goal kicker or not.
Well, they don't go for extra points.
Yeah, I think they'll go for it here on 4th and 5.
Sure they will.
At the Flora 14-yard line. Big defensive stand here for Flora. There's the pitch to Milner. Trying to get around the corner. He does. And is knocked out of bounds, but I think he got the first down. He was hit by Sloan, but he was just too strong. He wouldn't go down, but with one guy.
Looks like they put it on about the 6-yard line.
Anytime the Mules want some yardage, they just pitch it to Milner, and he goes around that side every time.
5 carries, 88 yards.
Dang. Mules 1st down and goal. A pass over the middle. Touchdown.
For a touchdown to number 81, Kurt
Robbins, the big tight end on the touchdown.
6-yard pass play.
The Mules are rolling it up. It's 26-0. Fairfield looking impressive, and they're looking like a team. It's 5-0.
Yes, they are.
And they're looking like a team that has beaten some good teams.
And they have.
Mules go for the 2-pointer. Warren in for that duty at quarterback. Hands off. No, he keeps it in a pass in the end zone. They get it. 2 points. This to Richard Reid on the 2-point conversion. The Mules look like a well-oiled machine. There's a penalty flag thrown at the goal line. We'll find out what that's all about and come back. 6:21 to go in the half. Fairfield 28, Flora nothing. More high school football after this.
Soon. We're back now. 6:21 to go here in the second quarter. 28-0 Fairfield. The flag was an unsportsmanlike call. That was against Flora.
Yeah, because the Mules will kick off from the Flora 45. This might go into the end zone, Randy. Something that happened after the play on that 2-point conversion by Fairfield. The Fairfield came in undefeated, looking for its first conference championship since 1957. They're well on their way. They still have a couple of more conference games to go after tonight. Kick back near the goal line. Krutzinger gets it inside the 5, tries to weave his way outside. He's hit hard, and there's a fumble recovered by Fairfield.
Number 34, Brandon Krutzinger.
Singer was hit hard. He's still on the ground. Mules forced their fourth turnover of the first half, and what a disaster this has turned out to be.
That was a kick there, Bill, not to be judgmental, but why not let it go?
Well, I thought
you know, it's going to have enough on it that it could get into the end zone. Your chances of a return are almost nil against this Fairfield team.
I didn't see who put the hit on. Somebody.
They're going to hit you. They're going to hit you.
Fairfield takes over after the fumble at the Wolves' 13-yard line. They go right up the middle with Milner. Daren with a good carry.
Number 75. Josh the Healer.
5-yard gain. The tear on the tackle.
I think he just fumbled it trying to get a little bit more.
They get 6, 2nd and 4. Mules deep in Flora territory again. The handoff this time 32.
Matt Link.
His second carry. Link near the goal line, or at least the first down yardage. Let's see how they unstack it.
It is a first down as he picked up the 4 that they needed.
Back to the 1-yard line.
Number 55, Kenneth Morrison, and number 51, Matt Atwood. For Flora.
Randy, at times this half, Flora looked like they really had, you know, something going, but those turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
4.5 is just devastating for any team to overcome. First and goal from the 1 for the Mules. 5 minutes to go, first half. Handoff, they go right up the middle to Milner. Is he in?
No, he's not.
Nope. Somebody grabbed him and pulled him back. Imagine.
He is denied.
Morrison had something to do with that.
Number 55, Kenneth Morrison. And number 42, Jesse James. Bring up 2nd down and 1 for Fairfield.
2nd and goal at the 1. Well, they catch it in here. It's 28-0 Fairfield. They try to build on that lead. This time it goes left side. No.
Oh, big stop that time by Brandon Krutzinger.
Reminds me of the Salem game when the Wolves held the Wildcats in a similar situation.
And number 50, Danny Hesterly.
Danny Hesterly on the tackle.
Krutzinger hit him in the air and knocked him backwards. That was just a big-time hit.
3rd down and 1 yard for the touchdown for the Mules. Will they get in this time? They do. Right up the middle.
Matt Link.
Walked into the end zone. Boy, he got a big hole to the right side. And Fairfield is blowing away the Wolves. It's 34-0.
Fairfield will attempt the
Still 3:41 to go in the half. Turning out to be a bigger route than the Mount Carmel game. Two-point conversion coming up for Fairfield. Warren rolls out, fakes the handoff. Little pass into the end zone. Got it. What a catch over there.
Same way.
Richard Reid.
Rich Reid.
3-point conversion.
Quite an athlete. He showed it there. So with 3:51 to go in the half, yet another Fairfield touchdown. They lead Flora 36-0. More after this.
He sure did.
He wouldn't give up. He got out to about the 28. Not quite that far.
About the 24, yeah, 25. 26.
Hit them all but that.
3:39 left to go.
Well, Brock just wouldn't give up. So what do, Randy, if you're Flora? You're already down 36-0.
And the really
4
bad
minutes left to play in the half.
Yeah, the really unfortunate thing here, Bill, is they've done some very positive things here tonight.
But the turnover situation. 4. That carry is by James. He's had a good half.
He's had an excellent half. That's what I'm referring to. The last 2 games we've played, Lawrenceville and Mount Carmel, it's been hard to even attain positive yardage in the running game. Bill, we've only had 2 carries tonight that weren't for positive yardage.
Yeah.
And we've had some big carries.
3-yard gain by James. It'd be nice to see the Wolves get this down the field and put her in. They can keep away from the turnovers. Mix up in the backfield. Irwin ends up holding it. Now he throws it away. Out of bounds. Goes over the fence. Fielded by some young man. Looks like little Egger fielded that football. He's claimed the fame here.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Egger. 3rd down and 7 now for Flora. 2:54 to go in the second quarter. Try to get the first down. In motion, it's Billingsley. We've got movement on the Wolves. Flora's been hampered by that penalty all night.
Procedure against Flora.
Well, we have a moment. Congratulations to the Flora Junior High baseball team for a good run this season.
Had an excellent season.
Finished 8-3. They lost to South Central last night, a regional semifinal. Unfortunately, they had to end it like that. But they had a good year, first year ever for junior high baseball.
First year and 8-3. I don't think you can complain about that.
In motion again is Billingsley. Irwin in all kinds of trouble. He is going for a loss. Sam didn't have much time to operate with that time. As soon as he rolled out, he was covered by white jersey. 4th and 16. Last time the Wolves were in a 4th and 16 situation. Fairfield roughed the kicker. We'll keep it here on this break on the timeout called by Flora. They talk it over here. I don't know what you talk over. Pretty much need to kick it out of there, I would think. 2:29 to go in the first half, and it's been all Fairfield.
Boy, it sure has.
36-0.
But again, there are really some positive things they can build on here. I think they found him a running back in James.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
You put James, and he's a junior. You put James back there with Sloan, who'll be a junior next year. Hey, they could have a Billingsley. They could have an excellent backfield next year.
It'll be tough. You'll have Dury back,
and he'll probably be your QB. You know, they've got some positive things going here. And again, we go back to what we were talking about in the pregame show, where it's a rebuilding year, and these things happen.
Yeah. So the Wolves talk it over in punting formation. Back to do the punting this time is Dury. He hasn't punted this evening, although he has on the season. And up short is Irwin.
Oh, my. We're going to see us.
He'll just let it go into the end zone. What's the call? It's not a safety. He let it go out the end zone. Kicked it out.
He kicked it out.
Now they call it a safety. First, the official called a touchback. I don't think you have that.
No. That's 3 weeks in a row we've seen a safety.
It rains, it pours. Not a turnover, but I guess it is a turnover. Same as. Results in 2 points for Fairfield. And it will mean Wolves will have to kick from the 20. Have you ever seen so many safeties in one season?
No, I sure haven't.
They're a rarity. We've seen 3 now in 3 weeks. That makes it 38-0 Mules. Fairfield has scored every conceivable way tonight.
Defense, offense, through the air, on the ground. Interception, fumble recovery, safety. They've about covered it all.
Just about. I don't think they've scored on a pass play, have they?
They got their extra points on a pass play.
Andreas with the kickoff. Or a free kick, I guess. Back to the 50. Try to get around the corner. Good run by Matt Hodges of Fairfield.
33-yard line.
Again, the Mules have great field position at Flora's 43, and they still have time to get some more points up. 2:12 left in the half. This half has really lasted a while.
45-yard line.
Walters back to pass, spiral complete. Close to the end zone, touchdown.
Now they have
Jason Baker on the reception. What a pass by Walters.
Did you see the spiral on that ball?
Bullet. Baker, I thought, was short of the goal line, but he was in. Sloan wrapped him up, but too late. Now they've scored every way. There's
right.
Pass play. It's 44-0.
What
a blowout.
52-point conversion. Warren at quarterback for Fairfield.
Warren in at the quarterback slot again for the Mules. Boy, he gets low, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Hands it off. No, he keeps it this time, and he'll try to run it in.
No.
Doesn't make it. Well, he doesn't make the two-pointer. Mules strike in a hurry. That touchdown took 10 seconds off the clock. Still 2:02 to go in the half. It's Fairfield 44, Flora nothing. Back to Dancy Field after this. Heads up play. Pick up because that was a live ball. So, Wolves have it at their 31.
31-yard line.
Minute 56 to go in the half. They've got to be devastated. You know, things were going pretty good early. When it was 12-0, it looked like Flora may score. Then a fumble on sort of a questionable fumble, we thought, was recovered and ran it back 80 yards for a score. Was a backbreaker, and it's snowballed since against Flora. Irwin with some time decides to run it, and he is wrapped up for a loss.
Irwin is sacked by number 78.
At the 29.
Jason Harnden for Fairfield.
I think he was going to.
About 4 yards in the play.
I think he was ready to pass, then he tucked it in and tried to run it. Good defense by the Mules. You were talking about that Marshall score. Robinson beat Marshall last year, 56-7. High snap, but Irwin gets it. Now the pass over the middle, complete. No.
Irwin's pass intended for number 10, Kevin Billingsley.
Billingsley had it right in the numbers between the 1 and the 0. Couldn't pull it in. Need to thank tonight our friends at Subway.
Boy, we sure do.
Brought us a tray of sandwiches. We're going to have a few of those at halftime, aren't we?
I think that's the plan.
Got a few here. We appreciate that from Subway. Here's the play to Irwin. Rolling. Complete to tack it over the middle. But Ryan is wrapped up. He'll be short of the first down. Headed out to about the 37-yard line.
For the first down. Fourth down for Flora.
And a timeout. Fairfield.
Charge to Fairfield.
They call the timeout with 38 seconds to go. With Flora facing 4th and 5, they feel they could score again. Bob Hadfield out for blood, isn't he? He's coming all the way across the field with his team. Clad in the white shirt and tie. Looks like he's out of GQ, doesn't he?
He gets my award for best dressed coach of the year.
Looks good. He's done a good job with this Fairfield program, too. Coach Hadfield has. They lost some good coaches over the years, but he came in and they really didn't miss a beat. They didn't have a great season last year, but he played pretty much all sophomores. They are on a roll this season.
Flora, number 13, for Fairfield, number 88, Warren.
It's like the Mules are going for the block. We got everybody on the line but one guy. And the Wolves run a fake. There's a pass. It's complete to Sloan. Out of bounds at the 45. They convert on the 4th down.
Number 17, the quarterback, Sam Early. This pass is complete to number 19, Keith Sloan.
That woke up the fans. Something to cheer about. That's great.
Ball is marked on the Fairfield 47.
Clock never started. Still 38 seconds. That little home cooking on the scoreboard. Irwin in the shotgun. It's over his head. He's just got to jump on it and eat it, and there's a penalty. Robbins jumped on top of Irwin after Irwin was down. Late hit. Unsportsmanlike.
That'll be a 15-yarder.
Robbins didn't really hit him hard.
No, I don't think Robbins at all intended to go for the ball. You know, we'll take the penalty, but I don't think Robbins intended to do that. I think he was going for the ball.
I do too. But it's a 15-yard penalty from where it occurred. It won't be enough for the first down, or it's an automatic first down. Keep getting confused on that. No, it's not.
It's a first down.
It remains first, right?
Second down and 6.
Okay. There was a penalty. And the shotgun again is Irwin. Sidearm in there to Billingsley. Good catch. And he's tripped up. Well, he was close to breaking that. And Billingsley plays for the freshman-sophomore squad, and I guess he is explosive. Scored 3 touchdowns last night.
Is that right?
The kickoff return. 167 yards from scrimmage. They say he is fast. He was a step away there. Irwin in trouble, can't get the pass off. He'll take the sack. 6 seconds to go. Wolves call a timeout with 5 seconds on the clock.
There's a timeout on the field.
It'll be time for one more play. Reminds me of the end of the Lawrenceville game last week. Couldn't get that last pass off. Who knows what would have happened? If anybody watched the Michigan-Colorado game last Saturday, you know what we mean. Anything can happen on that play. Colorado quarterback threw it 70 yards. They were down by 5 points. They won the game on the last play of the game on a 70-yard pass play. It was tipped 3 times by Michigan defenders, and Colorado came up with it in the end zone. So you've got to throw it to have a chance. Did you happen to see that play?
I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't seen it.
Unbelievable.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Irwin in the shotgun again with 5 seconds left in the half. Airs it out, down the side. It is incomplete, and that ends our first half of play. Heading for Sloan, but coming over to knock it down, Matt Hodges on the good defense. After the first half, the score, Fairfield 44, Flora nothing. We'll be back with more talk about this high school football game and have more halftime activities in a moment. Reminds me of some Super Bowls. Kind of one-sided affairs.
Yeah, we like those.
And number 34, Brett Maguire.
Welcome to high school football. Bill Thompson with Randy Poole. This one between Flora and Fairfield. Next week, the Wolves' final home game of the season against Red Hill. That's homecoming. Andreas Bugild ready to do the kicking for Flora. Tees it up, and we're underway in the second half. Fielded, number 12, and he is all the way back to the 30. Matt Hodges again with a good return. I've seen Hodges all over the place.
Tell you what, he has a full head of steam when he takes one step, doesn't he?
Unfortunately, our program we received does not have what class these fellows are from Fairfield. I know several of these guys will be back. They'll be tough again next season. First play of the second half, a pass play. Walters down the middle, incomplete. Intended for Robbins, the tight end. Overthrown. Well, Walters can throw a bullet.
He sure can.
Second down and 10 for Flora.
What a beautiful night.
Oh, great. Absolutely great.
Here we are nearly October in shorts. Short sleeve, fumble, recovered by Flora.
That's the first turnover of the night for Fairfield.
Matt Atwood on the fumble recovery. Good job by Atwood. And we talked about that beginning of the game, that the Wolves would have to force some turnovers early. That didn't happen. It went the other way with the Wolves' 4 first-half turnovers. Really a difference in this. The Wolves in business in Fairfield territory. Start the second half. They give it to James. And
not Sloan.
No game. Lost some yardage. Lost two or three. Two-yard loss, 2nd and 12 for the Wolves. They're at the Fairfield 33-yard line now. They try to hand off this time to James. Not much again, but the same result. No gain.
No gain on the play. First hit by number 51, Amos Eckleberry for Fairfield. They got 3rd down and 12 for Flora.
3rd and 12. Wolves had a chance here to do something. They not making it easy. Receivers split wide right and left. In the backfield, James. Sloan in motion. There's movement everywhere.
There's a flag on the play. Ball start against Flora.
Motion Flora.
Boy.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those tonight.
Too many.
After the 5-yard penalty, we have 3rd down and 17 for Flora.
3rd and 17 after the penalties marked off. Pretty good crowd out tonight for this one. A lot of Fairfield fans made the trip up. See a lot of red shirts across the way. They're proud of their mules, and they well should be. 3rd down and long. Irwin in trouble. He is thrown for a big loss. In a hurry. Brett Clayton. Brett Clayton was in there in a hurry. Threw over and down for the big loss. It's 4th and 24. Pretty much go for it, don't you? No. Wolves in punting situation.
I think they're coming for the kick again.
Yeah, a lot of mules on the line. They're going to send them. Low snap. RD gets it out of there. Good kick. And a good tackle by Billingsley. He brought down Bill Heifner.
Shot by Ward. He is hit immediately by number 10, Kevin Billingsley. Turn on the punt.
Not sure who that
So
is.
Fairfield will take over possession at their own 27-yard line.
Good tackle, though.
Ball's on the 23.
So Fairfield gets it back after they fumbled a moment ago. The Wolves couldn't do anything with it. Carry left side. Simpson wrapped up on the sideline. In front of the Flora bench.
Knocked out of bounds.
He got 6 or 7. 6.
For Flora by number 63. Nick Zack. On the 4th down.
2nd down. Walters wanting to pass. Incomplete. Intended for Simpson. Good job by Lusk. He had him covered like a blanket.
I don't think Lusk or Simpson, either one, saw that ball coming.
Shown behind them. That sets up 3rd down and 3. 8:50 to go, 3rd quarter. Fairfield 44-0 over Flora. Time to go around the left side on the carry by Simpson.
Ball carried by number 29,
He's got the 1st down and more. Fairfield went that side every play so far on this drive. First down for the Fairfield Mules. Walters again to pass over the middle, broken up by Dury. Good job by RD. Headed for Robbins. Walters, he tries to thread the needle, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Threw that in some tight coverage and just about pulled it off.
He's got a rifle for an arm, doesn't he?
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. Pump fake, down the side, complete. Baker down the sideline, he's gone. Touchdown, Fairfield. 50, or rather
61.
61-yard pass play. Jason Baker on the 6. What a fake. Walters on that pump fake. Throws the defense a moment, then he hit him in stride. For the 6, it's 50-0. Fairfield. Mules go for 2 again. Wow. That was a pretty pass.
It sure was. Oh, they're gonna try to kick it this time.
Walters, left-footed kicker, will try to kick it through. There's a snap, kick up, and good. He drilled it. Wonder why they don't do that more often. There's a penalty flag thrown after the kick.
On the hold for Walters.
Sportsmanlike against Fairfield. I think it's maybe words that are said after those plays. We've seen that twice. 8:22 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. It's Fairfield 51-0 over Flora. More North Egypt Conference football in a moment.
The mission.
Short kick. We got flags everywhere. They'll have to do it over. Brock Henson fielded it at 37, but Fairfield was offsides, I think. They'll bring her back.
That's what it is.
Gives the Wolves fans something to cheer about.
Ball be moved back to the Fairfield 20-yard line.
Now from the 20. Who is that kicking?
Number 60.
Jeremy Ellis on the kickoff. Good one. At the 30, Sloan. Heading to the right sideline. To the 40, midfield. He's down the sideline and brought out of bounds. At 46. Good run by Keith Sloan. He's slow to get up. Now he's up. I like the way Sloan was pointing, saying, hey, watch that guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he got the block he wanted, but he got some good yardage on that. Sloan is sophomore. He'll be around a lot in the next few years.
We've got a freshman in there, too, Billingsley. Sophomore, excuse me. 2 sophomores in.
Rolling out is Irwin. Little pass out to Billingsley. Man, he's hit hard. That's an incomplete pass. Never had it. Good call by the official. And tell you what, when you're playing a team like Fairfield and you're a receiver out there all alone, you know you're going to get popped. I don't know if I'd want to throw that against them.
I don't know if I'd want to try to catch one of those against them.
You know you're going to get popped.
We got second down and 10 for Flora.
If you catch it, where are you going with it?
Right.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Irwin over center. Hand it to James, and he is wrapped up for a
I'm not too sure.
I'll tell you what, whoever made the tackle,
they just about got the ball out of there. They didn't. But
Milner just about grabbed the handoff.
Yeah.
He's a linebacker. He was in the backfield as soon as the ball was being handed off. 3rd and 13 on the loss. In motion is Krutzinger. Irwin rolling out. Pass over to Brandon. He's wrapped up at the line of, well, back to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 3 or 4.
You got 3 or 4 out of it.
He got 4 on the play. 4-yard pass play. It's now 4th and 9 for the Wolves. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. A lot of time left. It's 51-0 Fairfield. Punting situation. It's a fake punt. Irwin will pass over the side. Intercepted by Milner. It's intended for Sloan. Milner with the interception. That's the 5th turnover of the night on the Wolves. And Fairfield takes it at the 33. Not a bad try.
Oh, you got to do something there.
I mean, that's either going to be completed, intercepted as it was, which was probably better if he would have let it go down. They had it back here.
Right.
Milner really should have just knocked that down. Handoff is to Milner as we're heading the other way in a hurry.
The ball for Fairfield, number 42, Daren
Got
Milner.
about 6.
And on the tackle for
Earlier he was averaging about 20 yards a carry. Is he still doing that?
Well, let's see here. 100 yards even, 8 carries. Come down a little bit, but he's still doing quite the job.
Pretty hefty average. Picked up 6. It's 2nd down and 4. Mules still with all their starters in, despite a 51-0 lead. Milner is wrapped up for a loss on the play.
Good hit that time by Milton Smith.
Yeah. Hit him in the backfield.
Number 66, Milton Smith. Milton Smith and number 55, Kenneth Wellington. And on the tackle for
Milton got a big hand, didn't he?
loss of about 2 yards in the play. We're 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. Walters rolls straight back. A little flare to Milner, and he is hit by Billingsley and then falls down. Good job by Kevin Billingsley. Well, he stepped up. And we talked about his good offensive play, but he's played some good defense.
He sure has.
We noted a few weeks ago when he got in his first varsity experience against Mount Carmel. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
He's improved week after week. That was a good hit, and it's 4th and 12. Mules will have to punt. That's a rarity. High snap. Kick is out of there, however. Sloan bobbles it, but picks it back up. Just by one tackler. And is wrapped up at the 30. Swarming defense by Fairfield. They were all over the place. Keith did a nice job not fumbling that.
He sure did.
29-yard line with 4:56 remaining in the third quarter.
.450 to go, third quarter. It's 51-0 Fairfield over Flora. Wolves football at their 29. They go up the middle. No, a fake. Irwin on the keeper, trying to get outside. He runs out of bounds and then is hammered into the fence. Look at Coach Hadfield. He is really hot. Who's that against the fence that Hadfield's chewing out?
85.
Is it?
Flag on the play.
I think.
It was a cheap shot. You know what?
Yeah, it sure was.
Irwin was well out of bounds, and he just rammed him into the fence. One of the Wolves coaches is all the way across the side. They were upset. But all you can do is call a penalty.
That's unsportsmanlike.
Is Sam down yet?
No, he's out there.
Okay. We compliment players for their aggressive play, hard hitting, but that's ignorant. That's just a cheap shot by whoever that was. No reason for that.
About 25 yards total on that play.
So the penalties marked off. 1st and 10 Wolves at their 48-yard line. Wolves go right side. James on the carry. Good carry by Jesse.
Bring up 2nd down.
4. Looks like 4 to me.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. Hand off again is to James.
I'll tell you what, they're seeing something.
Yeah.
Running to the right, to the left side of the Fairfield defense. There's a little something there that they're able to get through on.
Yeah. Just unfortunate. So many turnovers against Flora. 5 on the night. 4 fumbles.
Yeah. But attribute that to very aggressive defense on the part of Fairfield, too.
3rd down and 1 after the good run by James. Flora in Fairfield territory. Irwin on the keeper. He's got the 1st down. Wolves trying to avert the shutout.
First down for Flora. Ball is marked on the Fairfield 43-yard line.
3.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Flora gets the 1st down. We're moving again. I think the real thing here, Bill, is just to try to get something on the board.
That would be a moral victory to hand off again. Wolves keeping it on the ground here. On the carry that time. Shea Kretzinger, I believe, number 20.
Okay, at the middle by number 20, Shea Kretzinger.
Yes, it is.
He's got a few.
Gain of about 4 yards on the play. They have 2nd down and 6.
Give him 4.
Irwin on the keeper. Now the pitch to Kretzinger, but he slips down.
Number 34.
Looks like he had some daylight but fell down. 3rd and 6.
Loss of 2 by Brandon.
3rd and 8. Excuse me. Nearly 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Wolves just trying to get on the board. At this stage, 51-0. Fairfield. Pass over the middle is complete. Somehow.
To Henson.
How he caught that.
He's close to a 1st down.
1st down.
It is a 1st down. So he got the 8th.
Pass play to Henson from Irwin. 1st down, Flora.
First and 10. Then a 55 left now in the 3rd. Wolves got a nice little drive going here. This time they go up the middle. There's not a whole lot there.
That was to Shea Kretzinger again.
Keeps fighting, though.
Number 20, Shea Kretzinger.
Picked up about a yard.
Well, this drive was all but dead till Fairfield hit Irwin out of bounds.
Yeah.
And that was the big mental mistake on the Mules' part that's kept this drive alive.
Since then, Flora's primarily done it on the ground. This time it's to James. He's got some daylight on the left side.
He's close to a 1st down.
A nice run by Jesse James. I didn't notice which number it was with Fairfield tackling was grabbing the ball.
Yeah.
As he was tackling James. Good job.
James with 56 yards on the ground tonight. That might be the most we've got on the ground by one individual this year. Be getting close.
Sloan had maybe 61 game. Left side. James again.
Not much of a gain on that one.
Still short of the first down, so fourth. Wasn't a yard. 20 seconds to go. This quarter is really going in a hurry with all running plays primarily.
4th and 1 for Flora. They won't go for it.
Sloan had 68 yards against Salem.
Yeah, I thought so. Quarterback keeper again by Irwin. He's close to the first down.
Carrying the ball for Flora.
I think he did get it.
Sam Owen on the quarterback.
See how they mark it. Sure looked like he picked it up.
He got it.
Yeah. Good job by Sam. That's going to end our first quarter here. As soon as they move the chains, it will end it. Our third quarter, that is. After 3 quarters, it's Fairfield 51-0 over Flora. We'll be back in a moment with more Northeastern Conference football after this.
Just noticing here, Bill, the Fairfield Mules brought part of their band with them.
I heard somebody going on. Getting ready for fourth quarter action. Flora trying to get something going here. They're at the Mules 20-yard line, down 51-0. First down and 10 for Flora. Irwin hands it to James. Jesse wrapped up for very little gain.
Carried by number 42, Jesse James.
In fact, he lost one.
No gain on the play, bringing up 2nd down and 10.
Not quite one. Still 2nd and 10, about 10 and a half. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Irwin on the reverse handoff to Knitz. Is that correct?
Yes.
22 takes the Knitz on the play.
Knitz on the carry. Not much there either.
No gain on the play. Now 3rd down and 10 for Flora.
Third and 10. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Wolves trying to not be shut out here at home. Irwin rolling out. Has a little bit of time. He'll keep it. And head up the field, close to the first down. Good job by Irwin. Right about the 10.
He might have got it.
Yes, he did. Right on it.
Yeah.
Needed to get to the 10. And he did just that. Actually just inside it. It's a first down and goal for Flora. Inside the Fairfield 10-yard line. I don't think they've been there all night. Irwin rolling out. Now the pitch to Krutzinger, but he is wrapped up. As soon as he got it, he was wrapped up.
Loss of about 3.
Still be a goal situation. 2nd down. Goal from the 13. 12. Quick handoff was to James. That doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, back to 42, Jesse James.
Kenneth Morrison's slow to get up.
Well, he is. Hopefully, Ken is okay. He's a tough customer. Oh, I'm all right, he said. He's going to run off. Just to be sure.
Danny Alville will check in his place. As you listen to us on a Friday night, be sure to watch this game on TV 24 at 9:30 Saturday morning. Then it'll be rebroadcast at 1:30, right? Right.
Over the middle, complete to Hickson. Touchdown! 12-yard pass. Irwin to Hinson. The Wolves are on the board. With 9:19 to go in the game, it's 51-6. That was a good grab by Brock Hinson.
It sure was.
Went high to get it, pulled it down, and then got into the end zone. Andreas Bugild will go for the extra point kick. Irwin on the hold. There's the placement. The kick's blocked. No good. Didn't seem like they had enough time to get that off.
Nope.
So with 9:19 to go, it's 51-6. Fairfield over Flora. We'll return with more high school football after this. Toward the right side. Fielded there by 51. Got a head of steam. What a hit.
I'll tell you what. Brian Turner for the Wolves just took a heck of a hit out there.
51 hit that. That was Matt Atwood.
I'm talking on the other side of the field.
Matt Atwood hit 51. Who was he?
Oh, we got a flag.
That was quite a collision.
I missed the call here.
Amos Eckleberry on the kickoff return.
Unsportsmanlike Fairfield.
Seen a lot of those tonight.
$115 yards in penalties for the Mules tonight.
Yep. Fairfield leads 51-6 with 9 minutes to go in the game. The quarterback still in there. Walters, Milner, and Simpson. They're all in there yet. They'll bring it back 15. They'll have first and 25 from the 15.
The first down is 25 for Fairfield.
Penalty on something probably occurring after the play. Handoff is to Milner. Barrels left side. It is brought down and a good open field tackle out there. Dury.
Good tackle by Dury. Milner's average coming down a little bit now. 4-yard pickup there.
There's a handoff. That goes up the middle for Fairfield. Simpson on the carry.
On the carry for 29, Simpson. And on the tackle for Flora. Number 66, Bill Smith.
5-yard pickup for Simpson.
Number 55, Kenneth Morris.
Third and 16.
8 minutes now left in the ball game. Timeout, Fairfield.
Timeout on the field. Timeout charge.
Walters wanting to talk it over with Coach Hadfield. We'll take a quick break. It's 51-6 Fairfield over Flora. More football after this. Walters back pass. Gets it across. Complete to Milner. He's down to the Wolves 43.
Complete to number 42, Milner.
Nice looking play. Walters took a hit, but he got the pass completed.
Ball carried out to the Flora 43-yard line. First and 10, Fairfield.
Or 27-yard pass play. Walters to Milner.
Mules apparently wanting some more points. Handoff is to Simpson. He's tripped up.
Kenneth Morrison on the stop.
Morrison on the tackle.
About 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5.
At the Wolves' 39-yard line, first and 10, or second and 5 for Fairfield. Walters hands it off again to Simpson. He knifes his way through and is wrapped up by Lust with a good tackle. Not before he gets some good yardage near the 20.
Knocked down by number 63, Frankie Lust. Lust on the solo tackle for Flora.
At the 21.
Bring a first down for Fairfield. Ball's marked on the Flora 22-yard line.
Walters hands it off again. Number 30 in there this time. Goes back the other way. He is.
That's Hesterly.
Danny Hesterly. He's got a few carries on the night.
And number 66, Bill Smith. For Flora on the tackle.
2nd and 3. Mules near the Wolves' 15-yard line. That's 14. Pitches to Simpson, gets around the corner, down the sideline, short of the goal line. He's down at the 3-yard line.
What are they spotting it? Got an injured Fairfield player.
One of the Mules is down. I think that may have been Simpson, the ball carrier. Can't be sure.
Well, this is just exactly what you were talking about a minute ago, Bill. You know, you've got your starters in there, and then here you're going to risk an injury that, you know, you need these guys next week if you're Fairfield.
That's right. You need them all the way down the stretch. That's not Simpson. I see 29 in the backfield. But there's a stoppage in the play. They attend to the injured Fairfield player. With 6:04 to go in the game, 51-6, Fairfield with the lead. Now, I believe when the Wolves get it back, we may see a different quarterback. You see number 12 warming up on the side. That's Zach Talmont. He's a sophomore.
Hard to tell what's really going on here.
You can't see from here.
The TV view's also blocked. Looks like they're sending a couple of guys down to help him off the field.
We'll try to get a report on who the injured Fairfield player as soon as we know.
Might be able to see him pop up here.
Some other scores we had at last check had Lawrenceville over Salem 9-6 in a battle. That was in the third quarter.
72.
One of their linemen, like he's nursing left arm or shoulder.
Cameron Tullis.
He's one of their big horses there on the line. Mount Carmel led Carmi 42-0. Albany and Red Hill were tied at 6. First down for the Mules. Handoff is to Simpson. He battles his way in for the touchdown. And that makes it 57-6. Fairfield gets that touchdown. They were so determined to get, keeping the starters in. And they'll kick the extra point, or attempt to. That's Walters. Last time he drilled it. Here's the kick by Walters. It's up and good. Extra point's good. It's 58-6. Fairfield with the lead. Back to Dancy Field and more North Egypt Conference football in a minute.
Game 58-6. Fairfield over Flora. Back deep for Flora. Billingsley and Sloan. Fairfield set to kick.
They've had a lot of kickoffs tonight, haven't they?
Sure have.
Here's the kick. Sloan with it, back near the 15. Got a couple of blocks. Then he is brought down about the 25.
Looked like his feet kind of just went out from under him when he made his cut.
Maybe the grass is a little moist by now.
Could very well be. one's still in.
5:40 to go in the game. Wolves hustling the lineman in. Now you have to burn a timeout.
Major mix-up there, of some sort.
On the field starts the Flora.
With the timeout for Flora, we'll take a quick break with 5:27 left in the ball game. Fairfield up 58-6.
Maybe we won't.
No, I guess we'll keep her here. Join us next Friday night for more Wolves football. They'll be home against Red Hill, homecoming night. Hopefully a big crowd out for that.
Yeah, it's always a good time, fun time. Homecoming parade next Friday. School's letting out early.
I think the parade's Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
I heard it may be Thursday. There's no school Friday.
Oh.
Or, yeah, no school Friday, I believe.
Well, we'll have to sort that out this week. Flag.
Flags everywhere. Carry.
Man, he threw that flag high, didn't he? Gee.
Irwin kept the ball. Legal motion. Flora. 6 or 7 of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's Sunday, NFL Day. Cowboys back in action.
Cowboys and Redskins.
At RFK. Is that right?
That's always a tough game. I don't care how down the Redskins are. It's a big rivalry.
I think Redskins can give teams some problems. They're starting Heath Schuler Sunday.
Yeah.
There was a gain of a yard on that. It's 2nd and 9 now for Flora. Now they got 2 guys in motion. That's going to be a penalty. No. Krupsinger got set in time. Irwin in trouble, fumbles it. I think he got it back, however. Looks like Flora's just out of sync. 3rd down and 9. No gain on the play. No, loss of 2. Excuse me. 3rd and 11. They hand it off right up the middle. James with a big run. He's got the first down. Boy, he was running hard.
74 yards for Jesse James tonight, Bill.
That's great.
There are some positives developing here.
He brought it out to the 41-yard line. Great run by Jesse. Wolves with the first down. 4:10 to go in the ball game. Finally get a drink.
Sloan picks up a couple of yards. He got most of those in the air.
Second down and 8. Wolves trying to close this out on an up note. All kinds of action on the right side. Just a pile of guys, wasn't it? I couldn't tell who had the ball. That was
number 42, James.
Should have known. He's been a real workhorse here tonight.
3rd down and 4 for Flora.
That was the 19th carry for James. That's a good night's work for anybody.
3rd and 4 now. Give it again to James. He's got some daylight left side to the 40. Inside the, Fairfield 35. Down at the 33. Gonna get him near 100, isn't it?
See where he's at here.
Good job by the junior running back.
97 yards for Jesse.
Give it to him again. He came out
He would be the first running back to go over 100 yards this season for Flora.
That's right. Irwin on the keeper. Now the pitch to Kretzinger. Tries to make the turn. He can't. Wrapped up. Actually, a loss of the couple of yards on the play.
We got second down and 12 for Flora.
Exactly 2 minutes now to go. No 2-minute warning. In the shotgun is Irwin. In trouble. Gets the pass over the middle. Complete to Kretzinger. And he spun around and came down at the 20. First down, Flora.
First down, Flora. Oh, it's Kretzinger.
Irwin with some good yardage tonight through the air. Bill, 96 yards for him.
However, Irwin gets this one off just in time to Kretzinger. He's wrapped up about where he caught it, about the line of scrimmage. Fairfield with the 58-6 lead. Minute 30 to go now. Here's James back in. Hopefully he can get a few more yards and crack that 100-yard barrier. I would not think they probably know that on the sideline. I don't think they keep track of that, do they?
Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
They give it to Jesse. He gets about 3.
See where he's at.
Maybe not quite 3.
About 2 yards on the play.
2.
Third down and 7.
Oh, so close yet so far away. Now, these are my stats.
Yeah,
they can vary, but
could be different in the official book. 50 seconds to go. Wolves trying to get another score here before it's over. Game was decided early. Fairfield led 44-0 at halftime. Irwin on the rollout. Steps up. He'll keep it instead. Cuts to the right, and he's brought down after a pretty good run by Sam.
Flora's out of time. Thought they were out of timeouts. Maybe they got one more left.
And they take it here with 29 seconds to go. Flora facing a 4th down and 3. That's Fairfield 13-yard line. 29 seconds left. 58-6 Fairfield with the big lead. What will you do here? Out of timeouts, we think. You need 3 for the first down, but if you run it, you probably run out of time.
I don't know. It's a tough call.
Wolves may have another timeout. It looks like the official signaled to Coach Hansen. You've got 1. 4th down and 3.
If that's the case, I say give it to Jesse again.
Wolves at the Fairfield 13. Irwin, though, keeps it. In trouble. And he'll pick up the first down. Left side. Touchdown! Irwin on the touchdown. 13-yard run. 58-12. Sam did a nice job tucking that under and running to the pylon. He just got in the corner of the end zone. Makes it 58-12. Wolves will go for 2. Irwin fakes the handoff, fakes the pass. Now he'll throw it at the last moment in the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Billingsley. Or Sloan, that is. So with 21 seconds to go, we'll take a break. It's Fairfield 58, Flora 12. More after this. Short kick by Flora, tries the onside. It doesn't work. Fairfield covers it at 45.
Number 30, Hesterly. Fairfield will take possession.
The Mules run one more play, and that'll be it. So with 15 seconds to go in the ball game,
they bring in their subs.
Yep. Second string finally in. 58-12. And they won't get a playoff. Final score, Fairfield's 58, Flora 12. Fairfield improved to 6-0. The Wolves fall to 2-4. No chance of the playoffs this season for Flora now with 4 losses. And the Mules seem to be headed for their first Northeastern Conference title since 1957. We'll take a timeout. Back with post-game highlights after this.